Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bad Movie Night Podcast. My name is Chris, and tonight I'm very excited because we are talking about the 1991 action thrill ride that will blow your mind. And that is, of course, Timebomb.
He's surfaced again.
Eddie Cage was a target. Now, he's a time bomb.
Don't move.
Time bomb.
Oh yeah, when he came in with that chain, he was like, "Wow, it was badass." Oh man, and she had the big shoulder pads. How come we don't have that? How come women don't wear those anymore? Bring those back.
Right?
Those are cool
Yeah.
for like a year that they wore them in the 80s. Was that the 80s? That was late
That was
80s.
the 80s, early 90s.
90s,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like, it's not like, I don't think it makes sense to have the big shoulders like that.
It was
Why
just
not?
to cut that specific shape, to widen the shoulders so that the waist
to give
goes
the
in
power.
further. Yeah. Power move.
You're saying if I put these shoulder
Sisters
pads
were
in,
doing it for themselves.
Yeah.
if I wear them, I finally
I'm
get
Murphy
respect.
Brown, and I've got big shoulder pads.
Dude, Murphy Brown had some big ass shoulder pads. You're
Yes.
right. And that show was great. That guy never finished painting that house.
Never. Bastard. Get it done.
But we're back, guys, tonight. We do not have Spiv. R.I.P.
Nah.
Spiv.
He's playing soccer with some
Yeah.
kids or something.
He's like, oh, guys, I forgot that this thing that's been on the calendar forever that I never said anything about. I'm not going to be there on the show tonight 5 minutes before the show starts. In typical Spiv fashion. But that's okay because we have a new bumper tonight. We have
shit.
Nice.
Olivia here. We have
Olivia.
we have a couple. I did make something about Spiv. So we can
Good, I'm glad you know.
Nice.
we can save that.
Before or after you knew he was coming?
Oh, this is before I started.
Okay,
recording
you just
days
assumed he
I
wasn't
made
going to
it.
show up. So
I don't know why I got
That's
creative.
a good assumption.
Yeah, he's about 50-50. Maybe even less than that of if he's going to show. And AJ. Dude, I was listening to an old episode and AJ was making fun of Spiv for having scheduled stuff on the day that we've been doing the podcast
Right?
forever. And it's like, well, where the fuck are you, AJ? But anyways, it's
He
just-
hasn't
go,
even
Chris. Let it go.
spoken.
I'm sorry to the listeners that we talk
gone.
about this a lot. I am sorry, but this is my therapy session, and the only time I have to talk about these kinds of things. So I got to get it out when I can. Aaron, how
Yeah.
are you doing tonight?
I'm great, Chris. How are you?
Great. It's going to be a Father's Day weekend extravaganza.
That's in a couple days though.
That's going to be me, the dad, Aaron, the other dad, and together with us is also our dad for Father's Day extravaganza.
And then I'm
Nice.
going to leave for Mexico and never come back.
And that is actually true. You're never coming back.
We'll see. Thinking about cashing out my credit cards and just never coming back. Take
There you go.
all the money out of the bank account. You know.
So to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Keep on
Fathering things.
sperming and
What?
but like
Okay, Elon, calm down,
consensually,
man.
not like just
Calm down, Elon.
you know what I mean? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. I may have let's just roll it back. Pretend I didn't say any of that. Anyways,
Let's do that.
I'm excited to
okay.
talk about
should
this
definitely
movie. This was a Lindsay pick because it was her
Yes,
birthday.
it was.
Lindsay, happy birthday.
your
How was your
birthday.
birthday? And why did you pick this movie even though you told us last week?
No, my birthday was great. And I picked this one because someone I follow on Instagram, and he's also got a YouTube channel. I think it's fanzine, something like that. He posted about this movie, and I was like, I've never heard of this movie. It's got Michael Biehn in it. I should check it out. And I watched the trailer. I was like, ooh, this might be good for the podcast.
Yeah, Michael Biehn, he's great. I like his hair in this.
So good.
That
Right?
one scene where it's like slicked back, but it's kind of dry. It looks real weird.
Yeah.
Got a head of hair on him.
Okay.
Something.
I don't know why everyone like went along with me on that, but thank you. They're all
But it was
"Yeah."
like noticeably different.
It was different,
Yeah.
right? All right, you all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
I don't
thank
know
you.
what the fuck you guys are talking
I
about,
will.
but I'm going with it.
I'll find
His
that.
hair did weird stuff in this movie.
Well, because it depended on if it was flashing back or in the present time.
Yes.
Yeah,
They
like,
would
okay.
like
he would
change things.
slick
It looked like
back
Ken doll plastic
and-
hair.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me see if I can take a screenshot of the, or maybe I can pull it up here on the other monitor. But wait! Oh, there it is! I found it! Ah, yeah!
What'd you
Give me
found?
1 second. Hold on. This is the shot I'm talking about. Oh shit! It's because it's on here. Hold on, I'm just gonna screenshot it now.
Yeah. Throw it over this way.
Let's see it.
But while I pull this up, Lindsay,
Yeah.
do you want to tell us what Time Bomb
Oh, yeah.
is about?
Michael Biehn doesn't look like a watchmaker. He also doesn't look like a trained assassin.
Eddie. Oh,
He
Eddie.
especially doesn't look like a trained assassin that can beat Billy Blanks.
I don't know who I am anymore. I know
Time-Bomb, bitch.
He teams up with a psychoanalyst to find out his true identity,
Come on,
doctor.
who is
My
behind
daddy's
his
watch.
clandestine training, and to stop another high-profile assassination while also getting laid. In 1991,
Fuck me harder, Manchurian
Time-
Candidate.
Aaron, I think that was one of the AVN movies from last week.
I think so too.
Oscar winning.
And sorry, finish your.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
yes,
off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
just-
good.
I got
Finish
a
it.
little
Finish it
carried
out. In the Oscar-winning movie,
Time bomb.
Time Bomb. Time Bomb.
I said that. I said it.
You thought it was just time, but no, there was also a bomb.
There was a couple bombs. Lots
All right.
of bombs.
This is the hair I was talking about right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That looks
no,
sweet.
that's a wig.
oh,
That
is
is
it?
that is a wig.
That one's crazy
That looks like
though.
he took
Yeah.
some hair off my dog
But-
and glued it on his head.
But literally every shot in this trailer that has Michael Biehn, his hair is different.
Very
Different
different.
times.
really
He's
does.
gotta
He really
gotta show
does, yeah.
that move.
He's versatile.
Stylish dude.
Oh, he's a great dude. We even saw other things in this movie with Michael Biehn. Maybe a little bean.
A little
you know what I'm
bean?
saying. We'll get there. We'll get there. But we're not there yet.
Bean on bean
Michael
action.
and his bean.
Michael and his bean. First, we have no history hole because that's officially retired for now until we make Aaron bring it up again.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, wait,
fine.
you have one?
I mean, no. Not
Oh,
that I
he's
can-
got
I can
one.
do
Oh,
Here
put
we
it on.
got one. There we go.
All right, fine. Alrighty then.
That's so hard.
If you're listening at home and you're not watching, you're definitely missing out.
Missing out.
Why?
Oh my gosh.
I can't look at it.
It's like you look like shitting. Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Jesus Christ. I wish I should be wearing my glasses. There we go.
That is
Yeah.
a
There's
really
the screen now.
This is
That
a really good one.
Yeah, it is.
Lick that bean.
Eddie, are you okay?
And this is why we do the history hole.
This is all that we need.
We're just gonna sit here and laugh at him for 5 minutes. We'll see you guys later.
All right, Aaron, take
Chris.
it away, Aaron.
Saturday. What we're gonna do on Saturday? Saturday.
Dadder day.
Okay. Enough of this shit. All right, let's move along.
He's like, I actually don't have anything. Let's go.
Time Bomb from 1991. This movie was a budget of $7 million.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool. I think it's a decent amount of money. They wanted, the studio wanted to have Chuck Norris or Jean-Claude Van Damme play the role of Eddie.
Wow.
No way.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, but the director, Avi Nesher, fought to keep Michael Biehn, and Biehn even took a pay cut to show that he was dedicated to the movie.
Wow.
I want to do this movie!
You really paid up for him.
It really did.
Yeah, but I bet if this was like Jean-Claude Van Damme, it probably would have been like more well known or something.
Maybe.
Yeah. There would have been an amazing fight with Billy Blanks.
Yeah, there could have been better fighting than maybe, but
I don't
that's
think it would be
hard
as serious either.
He wouldn't be as
No.
you wouldn't be invested in the character as much.
This seems like a straightforward actual movie.
Yeah, this feels like a real movie to me. I don't know. I'm surprised I'd never heard of it, or maybe it doesn't have a cult following. I don't know. We can discuss that then. But anyways, our director and writer was Avi Nesher. He's done a bunch of things. I don't know. We've ever really seen much of his work.
There's a couple other things that he made right around this time that look interesting.
Yeah, Breaking, Doppelganger, Savage. Savage, I think we wanted to check out before. That has
watched She.
Olivia Grenier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so Savage is one we should check out from 1996. Doppelganger, starring Drew Barrymore from 1993. A writer with a room for rent acquires a strange new roommate with a psychotic alter ego that follows her wherever she goes.
Oh, shit. I'd watch that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
We covered She. We have a podcast on that.
Okay.
She.
We did, right?
She.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That's right. Yeah. She.
I think that's what that was from. I don't know.
A film called Breaking. A group of actors goes to the Negev to film a rock opera about David and Goliath.
See?
The budget is so slim that the actors have to find solutions and defend their honor. That's in the summary of the movie.
Oh, he did that Mars movie we covered too.
Mars.
Yeah.
Did we cover Automatic? He did a lot of movies with Olivia Grenier.
Yeah, so his other alter ego or alter name is Patrick Highsmith or Ripley Highsmith. So he's definitely, he did Mars with Olivia Grenier.
Oh, he was just a writer for a lot of these. Okay.
A lot of those, yeah. But he also directed this film.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know. We've seen some of his work and enjoyed it.
I would definitely watch some more. Especially watch these like 90s ones or even some 80s ones.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need to see him into like the 2000s.
Yeah, I don't think so. But as a '90s guy, it might be kind of cool.
Yeah.
This movie stars a bunch of people like Michael Biehn. It has Patsy Kensit as the analyst. Tracy Scoggins sounds familiar, but I can't remember from what. She's Mrs. Blue or Miss Blue.
She's
the
the
dark
assassin.
hair.
Yeah, she had the arm, shoulder things.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess she was in a bunch of TV shows.
Yeah. I don't,
Yep. I don't know.
sort of familiar.
Sort of, maybe. But of course, like you said, Billy Blanks was in here. There's a bunch of recognizable faces, but I don't know that I know most of their names. Not a whole lot else to talk about necessarily.
Oh, there's a lot to talk about.
What?
Well, when we get to the movie.
Oh, while filming this, Michael Biehn learned about his likeness being used in Alien 3, but without him being casted for it.
What's his likeness in it when they find
The
his body?
dead body, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like you don't even see its face.
Yeah.
Yep. He eventually did get paid for the use of his body. All right.
How does that work though? Couldn't they just be like, "No, we didn't cast you. We recast."
No, he took. I think the story is they took this cast for Aliens
Yeah.
and didn't use it and used it in Alien 3 instead, or
yeah.
something like that. There was a little more to it, but I'm not sure.
I got you. That makes sense. Like it was intended for a different film.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, Aaron. You doing okay over there?
Bean went through intense military training. Some of it sort of scaled down Israeli Defense Forces version of the U.S. Army SEALs' dreaded Hell Week. Which included drawing a gun, cocking and shooting under 3 seconds. I hate when that happens. Bean would wake up every day at 5 o'clock in the morning and train for 10 hours.
Jeez.
An Israeli psychiatrist also trained the actor to express different kinds of anxiety, from mild discomfort to full-fledged attack.
10 hours.
That's a lot of
That's
training.
a lot.
I have 10 hours of anxiety without training, so I could do this. I could be an actor. Yeah. MGM was willing to spend up to $10 million of the budget if they got a more well-known actor at the time. Yeah.
They wouldn't have done all that stuff.
I guess Tracy Scoggins is most well known for Babylon 5, which I never watched Babylon 5.
I never watched Babylon 5.
There's still time.
Is there? There's so much
I
other
was
stuff to
holding
watch.
off for Babylon 6, but I guess it's not coming anytime soon.
Well, we can talk about Babylon 69 next year, Chris.
Okay, at the AVNs. All right, let's move on. We got a new bumper. We got a new section tonight, so we don't have time to mess around. This is a very serious show. You can see it and read it on Aaron's face.
Stay on
Here we go. Let's move on and talk about Time Bomb.
Patreon, $2 a month. Patreon. 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 $2 a month. Patreon. Join us for some fun stuff. Patreon.
All right. Time Bomb. Let's start with Lindsay since it was her birthday pick. Lindsay, what did you think of Time Bomb?
This movie wasn't quite what I expected, but I did enjoy it a lot. It was very entertaining. I didn't take that many notes because I would get engrossed into the film. There's some great set pieces, some cool shootouts, lots of fun explosions. Michael Biehn does pretty well in it, and I was very surprised to see Billy Blanks show up. I didn't realize that he was in it.
I had to do a double take there for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, it's Billy Blanks.
There's a lot of silly, muddy stuff in this movie, but no, I had a great time watching it though.
What did you think it was going to be?
I don't know. I didn't expect as much setup, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. As much story?
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that complicated.
Gotcha. Rebecca, what did you think?
I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't just the typical kick punch movie where it's all just action, 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 action. I think it's a good thing Billy Blanks didn't have as big of a role in this because he didn't really need to do any kind of acting or anything. He just kind of came in, kicked, punched, and then moved on. But I was impressed by how they kind of went into detail with the plot that I wasn't expecting and were able to fully flesh it out. Like it made sense for all the detail that they included.
Aaron, what'd you think?
Yeah, I was expecting this to be more of an action movie based on the name and the trailer. But what we get is kind of a little bit of a thriller. We get some like hints of a Manchurian Candidate type movie. We get hints of some other types of movies like Jacob's Ladder, maybe without the horror elements. Instead, it's more porn and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed it. I like Michael Biehn. He's great. All the supporting actors were perfect for this. I've never seen a shootout in an adult theater scene. That's pretty interesting.
Dude, those guns sound so badass in this movie.
Yeah,
Right?
they do. They do.
There's a deep.
You could like feel that. Yeah.
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 We'll play some of that then.
Yeah. So no, I enjoyed this a lot. Good pick.
I thought this was freaking. This was freaking good. Like this was a good movie. It was fun. And it was way more. I mean, I maybe like a third of the way into it. I'm like, all right, it's just Bourne, the Bourne movie, but obviously done way before Bourne. But I don't know. Maybe the book or something came out. But it's the Manchurian Candidate storyline.
Sort of.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Long kiss goodnight type of shit.
Yep. Long kiss goodnight.
And I think the thing that really sold it for me was the sequence where he flashes back into his chamber thing and you see all the tubes and that like just visual was badass.
That was very
well done,
involved.
Yeah.
But
There are lots of tubes.
I thought the action sequences it was so
Where's
awesome,
that
though.
tube? Sorry.
That looked so cool. But the action
really did.
sequences in this movie, the actors, they're so intense. It's so
Yeah, they are.
fast. I almost wish there were more action sequences because I thought they were done pretty particularly
And they're
well. Yeah.
brutal too. Like they go in when the hospital scene, they just shoot the shit out of that.
Everybody.
Everybody. And the squibs
You
were
get
great.
a you get a bullet. Lady! Where are you?
Which
So that
shown a
was
bit.
the kind of opening part
Yeah,
there, where
catalyst.
he is just a regular watchmaker guy, goes into the diner for a burger.
And Julie Brown is the waitress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we talk about that sequence?
Who asked if he want? What did she ask him if he wanted with his salad?
Buns.
A bun.
Who has
But
buns
it
with a
was
salad?
implied
a roll?
like it was sexual in nature or something.
Yeah.
I got.
You want
Yeah.
my buns?
Like she was hitting on him. and
He
did,
was
like,
having a
double
burger, a side salad with Thousand Island, and a glass of
Buns.
milk.
Yeah.
take. Milk.
But
He
then
drinks
she
so
asked
much milk.
if he wanted buns, which at first I was like, with the burger, like, yes, you have.
Yeah,
buns.
but she's not sure the salad though. Didn't she ask him with your salad?
It's a salad, yeah.
Or do you want
Yeah.
toast? Who the
Buns
fuck
or
eats
toast?
toast with salad?
I could see a roll going with a salad.
Yeah.
And a bun is just a roll with
I think
the
she
inside
was
cut.
I
flirting
mean,
with
if you're
him
an
and
idiot, any type of bread could be
You
substituted. I
think?
suppose.
All right. So if
Yeah.
if my waitress goes, you want some buns with that? I'm supposed to imply that she's referring to her.
Are you
buns?
offering?
yes.
Well, and it's not like this is
Fair
a waitress that he's never interacted with
No.
before. There
No.
is clearly some history there to some degree.
All right.
Or
But-
maybe he just didn't hear her and he just was like, "What buns?"
But then
Like a
we
Seinfeld
have the
episode.
explosion across the street of a
Which-
gas line, and he takes off. Like, he is on it.
And that's the scene I showed.
Right.
Before all this, though, we're made very aware that there's some sort of program setting up. Looks like assassins because they're this dining room and these figures pop up, and then you'll see like a person pop up and shoot it. And
Yes.
there's people watching this sequence. So
It's all fake set up to look like some kind of ceremony where someone will be speaking behind a podium.
yeah.
And they're being timed and scored on both the accuracy and the quickness.
And then Michael Bean. We said he's a clockmaker. He's just I don't know.
Regular guy.
He's the 40-year-old
Regular guy.
virgin
He's
in
the
this.
Yeah.
40-year-old virgin. He rides
Riding
his bike.
Rides his bike to work. He's nice
Drinking-
to the old lady who lives next to him.
He drinks milk, I think, 3 or 4 times in this movie.
Yeah, he's very wholesome.
He's very wholesome.
Wholesome, whole milksome.
He seemed to be he liked by his neighbors.
Yeah, he knows everybody's
knows
name
everyone.
and
He willingly rushes into a building that's on fire to save people, and because of his heroics, it is found out by this
He's put
secret
on the news.
organization that he was once Jason Bourne. Right? Like that's it. And then the rest of the movie they're just trying to track him down. Just like in
Yeah.
Jason Bourne.
trying to take him out.
I
Yeah,
mean,
because in
yeah.
Long Kiss Goodnight, they see her as on the Christmas parade on the
watched that
TV.
movie.
Oh,
Wow.
is that what it is?
Yeah,
I have not seen that forever.
That's such a good name for a movie.
it's so good. It's a great film.
I'll have to watch it. But, all right, so Michael Bean, he's on the run. He doesn't know what's happening. He wakes up in the middle of the night to Billy Blanks. Billy Blanks
punching.
is a fucking awesome dude.
Right?
Billy Blanks is a fucking
terrible actor.
Terrible actor.
Terrible.
But he was used perfectly in this because he has about 3 lines, I think, and the rest of the time he's just kicking ass.
Yes.
Taking
Even though-
names.
Even though I could have used actually some more of him doing his martial arts because he's good
Yeah.
at it.
He
let's,
is.
Let's watch him try and murder Michael Bean, though.
right?
What would you do if you woke up and someone was like broke into your room and
I'd die.
Terrifying.
I'd just die.
that would be the worst. I woke up one morning and
Just go back to bed.
I had my contacts in and I looked out
No
my
thanks.
window and it looked like a guy was standing in the window looking at me.
Ugh.
But it was your
What
reflection.
was it?
I put my glasses on. It was just my plant, but like it looked like
Damn, dude.
it
You're
looked like
blind.
and like my mind filled in the blanks, and it was just like
Yeah.
a creepy guy like standing there looking at me. Like
There was a
if that
creepy
would
guy
happen-
standing there looking at you.
Yeah,
It
I
was just you.
don't know what I'd do. That'd be fucking crazy.
I think you would panic.
Yeah. You don't know until you're in that situation.
Fight or flight.
I hope I'm never in a weird situation like that.
I mean, for him, it was really good that he yelled like he did because it was the neighbors saying they were going to call the cops that got
Right.
him.
Yeah. Because he's kind of a wussy compared to like that's his character arc a little
clockmaker,
bit.
right?
Is he's
Right.
this nebbish clockmaker dude because he's like very traumatized by this. Like, who would want to kill me? And like, you know, he's all curled up in the fetal position when the cops get there. But then he goes and he like gets more of his memory
As
or
it-
something,
as it
and it
goes
slowly
on.
comes back.
But
Yeah,
it's
you
never-
see that metamorphosis as
Yeah.
he gets more and more.
But it's not like in normal or more recent movies where you have like that scene where it's like it pauses and the character realizes they have all these special abilities that they didn't know they had. Like it's not that. He just definitely becomes more, I don't know, accustomed to the violence or something. But maybe I missed it. What was his history before the program?
I don't think we really find out, right? He was just going to be
He's just given the life of that
soldier.
I think
Eddie.
this was what I was confused about, and I think it was they were taking patients that were already there
From the mental institute.
from the mental institution and turning them into these assassins and giving them these fake identities.
I forgot about the
So
mental
when he
institution
tells
stuff.
the girl, the lady, the psychiatrist who needs her watch fixed, tells her that he was an alcoholic. Was that true, or was that like implanted in his brain? What is true? What is implanted? Does he
I don't
have
know.
a personality?
I think everything is implanted. I don't think he knows anything previous to the implantation.
Yeah.
They like wiped everything.
Yeah, because they talk about deprogramming also. So it's that's where the fuzziness came in for me.
Well, because he does say his name, like in that flashback of being in the little vat thing. They're saying your name is Eddie K. What's your name? And he says
Oliver something.
Oliver Dykstra.
Yeah.
Lenny
Like-
Dykstra.
Like
Yeah.
a baseball player?
But then we don't really get anything else about who Oliver Dykstra was. That's just the only kind of glimpse into that he was someone else.
But he's become someone because he seems to have. I don't know. I don't know if he's like a good person. I guess no, he's definitely a good person. He went in that building
Dude,
trying to
yeah,
save
he's
some
not a
people.
bad
Yeah.
person.
So like, I don't know, but it's revealed in flashbacks that he escaped, right, by killing.
He didn't kill anybody.
I thought that's what the flashback was with him and the knife, and
Oh no, I don't know. I
That
think-
was implanted.
yeah,
that was implanted too.
Yes.
We get the CGI graphics. We get
Any
the-
of the
Anything
like
in-
white.
Yeah, the
The
white.
white
stuff.
was implanted.
Yes.
why was all
Christ.
the nude women implanted though? Like what was
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Because
Wow.
that was the positive reinforcement. They would
Like you do the
reward
right
with
thing, you get to
pleasure.
see
You
the
get to see
naked
the
lady.
boobies.
That's such a great.
You
that's
do
great.
the wrong
That's so
response.
smart.
You
I didn't
get
even realize
the,
that.
You get
Gore.
the zapper. That metal thing, whatever the hell.
All right, let's show the
This is
machine.
like
Battle prod?
twisting and
Yeah,
it had
Yeah.
flesh on it.
let's show the machine or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Hello, Eddie. You look
I'll show it
So
a second
cool.
time just because it's so cool. Yeah, that was badass.
That's intense.
Very intense.
All that stuff pumping everywhere, and yeah.
So they're like, there's like a hole in his stomach. That's what is that supposed to like? So he doesn't have to go to the bathroom and stuff.
Probably.
Like,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
and everything else is just like he's kind of
Just
like
for
regulate his
him.
systems in there.
Yeah.
he's like Neo in the Matrix, kind of in the goo. Would you willingly submit to the Matrix goo?
Nah, I'd rather die.
I would submit to the Matrix goo. What's the difference?
You want to be a
You
battery?
get to go back to 1999.
Dude, that'd be
Fuck yeah!
badass.
Sign me
Right?
up. Let's go. Never mind. Come on.
Right
AI,
now.
take
Put
me
me
over.
in
What
the
is,
goo.
what is
I'll be a
reality?
battery.
Just throw me in there.
I'm very
I don't-
large.
what's the
I
difference?
will do like a cannonball into the goo.
So there is an implication that at one point he was on a job that was to kill a political figure.
Yeah.
And
Well,
why?
they're making them into assassins, right?
They're assassins. What causes him to back out of completing that mission?
Because he's like actually a good guy. I don't
So-
know.
Just like
They
Jason
don't go
Bourne
into that.
Just
hesitates.
mind
it's
over
like-
matter.
There's something in him that can't deal with the programming. He's innately a good person in some ways.
Yeah.
But
Too much milk.
I mean, I'll kill a bitch to go back to the Matrix.
you just said you didn't even fucking want to go back to the Matrix. Oh, is that from the Matrix?
No, I'm very sold. I had 2 seconds to contemplate after Lindsay said, "Really? Like
That movie's so
back
good.
to the '90s?"
That movie's so good. The president character, or whatever political character guy,
The
the attorney general.
Attorney General.
Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
he definitely had like a JFK kind of persona, right?
Yeah.
The way he spoke and stuff.
That's how politicians used to be. Now
And
they
then-
spout horrible things and lies and
Lies and
They just don't tell anything. It's true.
made up
And
bullshit.
they dress
and-
up in costumes.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen to some of these badass guns.
So awesome. So awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, that was.
These assassins aren't the best though,
No.
because they are
there's
having
no
the
stealth.
No, and they're having a hard time killing him because they send in Billy Blanks with the knife, and then they do this ultra complicated like network thing to just hit him with a car.
They were trying to
it
make it look
doesn't
like an
even
accident
work?
because the whole
Yeah.
point was to make it look like an accident. They kept saying
Alpha.
But it's like, wouldn't
Bravo.
you like double up so one hits him and then one
then
runs,
other
him,
runs
over
him over.
or something? It just seemed like they were
Plot
trying
armor,
real hard
yeah.
for not a lot of result.
Yeah, they definitely could have went about it differently. I did like some of the aspect of him like getting away, and you'd be
Yeah.
cut back into like their control room, and those two guys would be having like conversations when they get a hit
That
on
was
his
cool.
location.
In the cone of silence.
but there's like a sequence in this movie where like they get away and they go to Mexico for like a
10
minute,
minutes.
and then they're like, all right, never mind, we got to go back to the
gotta go
institute.
back.
But the
It's
whole
like-
time, like, look how easily people at this time period were just in and out of the country.
Gone.
Like,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. So they go to the institute and discover the secret underground laboratory, which was that experimental room we showed you earlier. The institute is now abandoned. And I guess this was a secret government program? Secret what program?
Seemed to be.
Military.
Military program. And we were talking earlier about some of Michael Bihn's like abilities he unlocks. This one was probably my favorite.
Effective.
A plastic bottle, would that do anything?
It would silence it slightly.
The waters.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Speaking
I
of
didn't go to
water,
assassin school. What?
I love that scene when they're in the car and she has a bottle of Evian, and she's like, "Surveys say that this will bring you healthy love and times and long lives. Would you
It'll
like a
extend
sip?"
your life.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Did Evian pay
That was
for?
definitely.
I was wondering because we get a
people
lot
drink-
of
not drink
shots
water back
in
then?
this movie of large advertisements.
Uh huh.
Oh, it's all product placement, probably.
It could be.
That's good product placement. I didn't notice some of them. I didn't even notice that Avion thing. I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was funny.
When they were, what were they in the van?
It's just fucking water. It'll extend your life.
So, what happens? They go to the institute. They go to a motel. They make sweet, sweet love. Mm-hmm. The assassins show up multiple times throughout.
Because they keep using the credit card.
Yeah.
Or the phone card.
Yeah, phone card.
And then it's like a recreation of the scene where he backed out of murdering that politician. It kind of culminates in another meeting like that. Mm-hmm. And he has to stop Billy Blanks. Mm-hmm. Which, that's the scene where, like, I don't know, Billy Blanks is known for his kick punching, right? And I guess Michael Biehn isn't, but I would have wanted some more cool martial arts or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very slight.
It's better on the rooftop once they get up to that point.
Mm-hmm. Lots of neon crashes.
As things mostly are, Rebecca, I think, in general.
Well, that's true.
I couldn't help but laugh, though, because it's set up, Billy Blanks goes in, and he goes through, like, the metal detector and everything, and then he goes to the bathroom, because that's where the gun is stashed. And he pulls a full-size gun
out of the toilet. I should have pulled that up.
How was that
it was
possible?
so and the magazine too.
Yeah.
It was in two pieces. The gun and the magazine were it's all he had to do.
What was the point of the scene where Michael Biehn like walks in and he's like, "Oh, I forgot my ticket." And they're like, "You can't get in." So then he finds some dude and gives away her watch for like the ticket, saying it's
was
worth,
it
like,
her watch?
I thought it was her dad's watch, but I don't know.
I didn't know whose watch it was. I thought it was just a watch.
A watch.
But he was like,
it's worth $1,000.
Yeah. I thought he said like 12 grand. So then he gets the ticket and I was like, all right. Well, what was the point of that diversion? Like, why even bother?
So he could
because he can't get in
just a way to get
actual.
in?
Yeah.
Okay. So the whole time I was waiting for like something about that watch to be revealed.
No.
Oh, really?
Just...
I didn't think of that.
I was like, okay, I think he's going to come back for this watch. But no, it was just to get into the room.
Yep.
And we never really know, like, the motivations for why they want to stop this.
This guy wants to put pressure on getting rid of, like, secret black ops.
Oh, okay.
Experiments and stuff, which would include what these guys were doing. So they were trying to keep
Shut
him from
up, like killing him.
Yeah,
That's
keep
like,
him from digging in where he shouldn't.
That would be like the president being like, "We need to get rid of the CIA" or something like that.
Yeah,
and then the CIA going after the president to stop it from happening.
Mm-hmm.
Let's watch Billy Blanks get thrown from the roof.
Yeah. That was
a good splat sound for Billy Blanks.
Yeah, the sound in this was great. The explosions were good. The gunshots were good.
The dummy they dropped looked legit too.
It was him.
That's not a nice way to call Billy Blanks.
That was just Billy Blanks. All right. Anything else with the Time Bomb? It's not much to talk about because it's actually a pretty good movie.
There was another really funny scene where they stop at an ATM and like they get the alert that she's using her card and they're trying to catch her before they leave and they're counting it down like, okay, she just like did a transaction, so you've got like 23 seconds until she leaves. And then she's still sitting there like pushing buttons or whatever, and he's like, "What's taking so long?" She goes, "I'm waiting for the receipt," and he just shouts, "Fuck the receipt."
Yeah, I like that.
Fuck the receipt. There was lots of little moments of that kind of levity.
I'm gonna say that next time I go to some place, like, "Would you like your receipt?"
Fuck the receipt.
And just walk out.
What'd you think of
Because
Patsy?
we don't really talk about the fact that, like, for part of this movie, she is being held hostage.
Captive,
she is not
yeah.
a willing participant in this.
No, not at all.
And for good reason, because at mostly before they go to the institute, he doesn't understand why he's being hunted. He doesn't remember any of his past or know what's going on. He does get the visions, but they're just like...
Well, and from her standpoint, like he seems like a crazy person at first.
Yeah.
He's paranoid.
Right.
He does that gun thing with her to keep her from moving, and it was all fake. That was cool.
It was just foreplay.
Pretty much for him, I guess.
What did you think of her? Did you guys like her?
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah.
I like Patsy Kensit.
Yeah.
What do I know her from?
Lethal Weapon 2.
She's supposed to be Hungarian, but that was not a Hungarian accent.
No.
She's
That was
British.
a British accent.
I'm pretty sure she's British. Yeah. No, she's great. I have no issues with her.
Okay. Anything else? Who would be the lead role in the remake nowadays?
Ooh, boy.
Who
Who would you get?
I don't know.
That Quaid guy.
Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid.
Actually, yeah, I can see that.
Who's Jack Quaid?
He's Dennis Quaid's son. He's in literally everything.
Yeah.
You don't know who Jack
The
Quaid is?
Boys.
Novocaine.
Oh, yeah, I know who that guy is.
He's in
Okay.
every movie nowadays.
Companion.
All right. Well, Aaron, would you recommend The Time Bomb?
Yeah, I really like this movie. This was good. Good stuff.
Rebecca.
Yeah, I'd recommend it too. It was a lot of fun.
Lindsay.
Yep.
I, too, would recommend The Time Bomb. It was great.
The Bomb.
I wonder what Spiv would think. Spiv
.com.
probably like this.
What would he like it? I don't know.
I think he would.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on and do our new section. Here we go.
Welcome to the AI crap hole, where the future is, well, you'll see.
Oh my god.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You guys ready for the AI crap hole?
Dive in.
One year from now, what are we going to be at, Chris? We're going to be like, what are we going to be at? Come on.
Oh, VO what? What do you
Well,
mean?
you'll have AI spit.
We won't even be here anymore. Nothing on YouTube will
It's
be real
completely
anymore.
replaced. Yeah.
We'll just be like, do the bad movie night show for us, and it'll just it'll be like, I'll say buttholes. Lindsay will call people bitches. Aaron will make weird looking images, and Rebecca will just make fun of everybody or something.
AI can't compete with me.
So
Can't be that weird.
let's start with some of our fake posters. Oh, by the way, that bumper was completely created by AI. It said,
Nice.
Make me a new bumper for my podcast called the AI Crap Hole. And then it came
Did
up
it
with
have
other
anything to say about the AI crap hole?
Didn't say anything
Was
about
it
that.
offended by that?
Just, nope. It feels nothing.
Is that the next level of AI where it's like, I'm sorry, I can't do that. This is too stupid.
Why are you making fun of me?
All right, let's look at our posters first. Time, bruh. He's not a secret agent. He's just really, really confused. That's pretty good. Time.
Why's the baby smoking?
Baby time.
Smokey.
Baby time bomb. He doesn't know who he is. He just knows how to crawl. I do have a trailer for this one, so let's check out.
Oh, God.
And this is a short trailer.
Okay.
He's teething. He's tactical. He's a ticking time, baby.
Oh, it's fine.
This is definitely an AI crap hole.
We got a lot more.
Yeah.
All right, time cobbler.
Oh,
Where he cobbles
Is that
through
John Hamm?
I don't know what this is.
Timex
Kind of
cobbler.
look like him.
Time
Time
groom.
groom?
And
Save
Matt
the
Damon.
date or else. I don't. These ones are dumb. Time B&B. Rent, rebloom, and repeat. I don't even understand.
Bloom?
I don't know what
The
that
fuck
means.
does that mean?
I don't know. This looks like a Lifetime original, though.
Yeah, it
Otherwise-
does.
Wait.
The neighborhood
okay.
watch guy running.
What, do you need that back?
No, we're good. I was trying to hear what the thing said on the back, but it's
Wait,
bed
is this
breakfast.
the same one? Oh, no. This is the same. It's like the sequel. What the hell happened?
He got older.
Yeah.
Time.
Her boob shrank too.
She had reduction surgery. Time chimp. Only one can go
Chimp
8.
is wearing an armored vest.
It's a time
Well,
chimp.
she's gonna
Aaron.
shoot it.
You damn dirty apes.
It was a time chimp, Aaron. Time like the spice bomb
Oregano,
tree. Oregano, Reagan. And he's got the time leaves. When you mess with the herbs, you get the puree.
What?
Don't know.
Okay.
Time Butler, oregano, kept the oregano. He's always serving thyme.
And it didn't spell it like TH.
Yeah. Thyme and oregano are not the same thing.
Time Mom, she's one tough mother.
Oh, it's the same lady.
They all have the same expression on their
This is what I'm mad about. I was like, make it different looking. Give me a different style, but it kept giving me the same shit. And then we got Mind Bomb. He doesn't know who he is. He just knows he's trapped.
That's fucking
Now,
cool.
we do have a trailer for Mind Bomb, so
Nice.
let's go ahead and watch this.
He doesn't speak, he just kills.
You thought he was a man. It turns out he was a mime. One man, one mime, and a bomb. It's Mime Bomb. He may not be able to speak, but he sure kicks ass. Prepare to have your minds blown in Mime Bomb.
What the fuck is going
That
on?
was the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
I made 3 different clips and then
Punching the wall, and the other guy punches the wall and walks away, and he's like,
Was that the Billy Blanks?
yes.
So that was Mind
Everything
Bomb.
just explodes at the
That one had
bad,
some
did you?
additional editing, obviously.
Okay.
And then we have, I don't know, my tribute to Spiv. Let's just figure this one out together.
Okay.
Oh, couches. I just love them so much. The way they feel, the way they cradle you. They're always there for you.
Couches. I love couches. They're so comfortable, so inviting. You can just sink into them and let all your worries fade away.
I would love to have you come join me on the couch.
The teeth.
Oh my god!
That's scary as shit, right?
Yeah, it did.
The scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Come sit with me on the couch.
Oh my god! The eyes were insane.
Yeah.
That's the Spiv movie, guys. What do you guys? Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, AI eyes are so weird.
Leave it in the comments
the couch.
for this episode. Let me know what
Jeez,
trailer you like better, Mind Bomb or Spiv, both coming.
Mind Bomb was
To
more
a theater
entertaining.
near you.
Viv was fucking freaky.
That was creepy.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, let's not watch that ever again. Let's pretend that was never created.
All right, that was this week's AI crap hole, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see what happens
Something.
next week. But now it's time to move on and play a game. So here we go.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of confidence, right? Your methods are sloppy and your conclusions are hardly pleasant. Shall we play?
All right, so since we started off with him being found out after his heroic rescue, we're going to talk about some other heroic rescues. So how many people joined into a human chain to rescue a family of 6 from a riptide?
Wasn't it like 60? It was a lot of people.
35. That's crazy.
49.
It was 80 people.
Holy shit. How does that
Yeah.
even work?
Like that. And then they just like pass the people along to
I'm
get
surprised they
them.
didn't lose people doing that, though.
Yeah. The whole family of 6 survived. The grandmother had a heart attack from all of the like exertion, but
Jesus.
she survived. So
Wow.
yeah. How many times did William Jackman swim 1,000 feet to rescue people stuck on a boat?
Will Jackman.
80?
45.
227.
He swam it 54 times total, 27 times out and 27
Oh, this is
times
one
back.
event?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh shit!
27 times.
Yeah, just
That'd
out
be
and back, out
exhausting.
and back, out and back. And he's not a
Spry young fella.
The stamp of him is a lot more
robust.
Yes. Real life him doesn't look like you would make it that far.
That adrenaline will pump you up.
The St. Bernard Berry saved how many mountaineers in his lifetime?
87.
32.
400.
He saved 40 people. And there he is. They stuffed him and put him in a museum. Which, looking at a St. Bernard nowadays compared to him, like the breed has really changed. I don't know if he just didn't stuff him well.
Maybe they just tightened it up when they were stuffing him.
They've if you look at any dog breed now and then look at it 80 years ago, it's totally different. We've totally fucked up their genes.
Yeah. Pugs especially.
They can't even breathe, the poor things, yeah.
All right, how many men gave their lives to release the pressure valve in Chernobyl, saving hundreds of thousands of lives?
7.
That show was so good.
9?
Not
3 guys.
There's 3 guys.
Yep. Like, I can't imagine knowing, like, you are going to be... Because they didn't die instantly. It was
it's painful.
Horrible,
the radiation
horrible
and just slow, horrible death. But if they wouldn't have, the blast would have gone so much further. It would have been devastating.
Definitely saved a lot of people.
How many days were 33 miners trapped underground in Chile?
Is this the thing where they had to like go in underwater or something?
No,
that was something different.
That was in Pennsylvania.
I don't know, 3. How long did they survive
no,
without water?
it was like 100 days, wasn't it?
What?
Yeah, it was pretty long.
They were down there a long time.
It was. I'm gonna say 176 days.
It was 69 days.
69
All
days.
But it took like NASA coming up with how to get them out. And they had this whole like democracy system where they would make decisions as a group before anything was done, just to kind of keep everything organized. And
how did it not just turn into mass chaos?
Yeah.
People just murdering each other to save oxygen.
I don't understand.
They were able to get, like, there was a small enough space to get them supplies, but they couldn't get them out. So I think there's a movie, The 33, about it.
I don't know if I want to watch that. It sounds like it'd be stressful.
I didn't include the one in here, the rugby team. Did you watch
Alive?
that movie?
Yeah, Alive.
That one was rough. 3 of what kind of animals protected a kidnapped girl until police in Ethiopia arrived? Was it lions, baboons, hyena, or elephants?
Elephants.
Baboons.
It was lions.
Lions?
Yeah. Like they they got her away from the kidnappers and then wouldn't let the kidnappers come near her. And then when the police came, they like backed off.
How?
Wow.
I don't know.
But animals are smarter than we give them credit for.
Yeah, it's
very
crazy.
true.
So there you go.
I thought maybe they're just looking for a bigger
rescues.
meal. You're like, oh, we'll use this one as bait.
Saving it for later. All right. Thank you, Rebecca. That was a good game. Let's move on and do some listener feedback.
I suggest we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
All right. This is for last week's episode on Alien versus Ninja. Jinx says, one never expected the words blow and bang together in this podcast. One is proud. So proud. LOL.
I'm still not sure I understand what that... I mean, I get the two terms independently, but are used when used together.
Well, you'll have to Google, Aaron.
I don't think so.
Good luck with that.
David Black says, love the AVN rabbit hole. It was hilarious. I need a good laugh these days. Alternate AVN awards.
Oh, jeez.
God.
Best opening scene.
Ew.
Oh no.
Best grip. Best grip.
Oh God.
Best reproducer. And best erector. That's pretty good. Those are pretty good.
Those are good.
Jinx also says the ultimate alien movie, Alien versus Alien Smurfs. All right, I should have made an AI version of that. And Varjo says this was their episode. Patreon. Varjo says great episode. Had a lot of fun listening to it. I love Alien versus Ninja. It's one of my favorite movies. I guess those Japanese movies are just too weird for some people, but I'm glad at least one of you liked it. I'll try to pick a better movie next time.
No.
It was
what you
fun
like.
to talk about. It was
It's
a lot
cool.
of fun to talk about.
It's cool for us to be exposed to different things. I mean, it just wasn't my thing. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hate.
Although Chris suggested they be banned, so
I was
That's
just floating
true.
the. I'm not mad about it or anything. It's not like the Ian movie that was
Yeah.
legit awful. Aaron,
yeah.
it's your birthday.
I'm not going to be here next
He's
week.
not
So
here
let me
next
say my
week.
pick for the following week. So let's do the wheel this week,
What the?
if that's
frick?
okay.
You got the wheel?
Yeah, Sean updated it.
Did he? Okay.
Yep.
I wasn't prepared.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to be here, so I want to watch the movie that I picked for my birthday.
Oh, they're talking about in here about multiple wheels, wheel on wheel action. I can't keep track of all this stuff. I don't even keep track of the wheel now. All right, let me. pull this.
Sean's got it under control.
Okay, here we go. All right, here's the wheel.
Oh,
God.
shit.
No fingernails. Cleaned it
Where
up.
did all these movies come from? All right, let's just. Oh, no fingernails. All right, that's fine. That's fine. This is what we should do, anyways. Oh shit! Oh god!
Camp fart?
Caged Fury.
Oh.
Put your glasses on, Grandma.
I have an eye appointment in 2 weeks.
Camp fart.
Oh, I know an AI trailer will be next week. The way you said it so seriously. Can't fart.
It's like you knew the movie and you were so
We watched
We watched Blood Fart.
Blood Fart Lake or
Camp
whatever the
fart?
fuck it was called.
Jesus Christ,
So it wouldn't be
Grandma.
out
Get
of the
some
realm of
glasses.
possibility.
Oh my god, man.
All right, this is Caged Fury.
camp fart is apparently a euphemism.
Oh no.
Oh.
For what?
I don't
God damn.
I don't know.
fart.
That's AI doesn't understand.
All right. We're watching Caged Fury next week from
Camp Fart,
1990.
yeah.
Let's check out the trailer. This was a Patreon pick, so.
Is this the Linda Blair?
I'm not
think
sure.
so.
I think so.
She left home to follow a dream,
All right.
Really?
but her journey of discovery
What I really want is to become an actress.
became a nightmare of reality.
The cops got her, lady.
The police arrested my sister.
I hereby sentence you to be incarcerated.
What kind of a place is this?
She's trapped in a place where there are no rules,
I didn't do anything at all.
no law.
So it's just a pervy woman in prison movie.
Elevate.
Lot of boobs.
Yep,
and-
lots of boobs in this
There's gonna
one.
be lots of
Yeah.
women showering and all that crap.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna miss it.
So don't we need to know your
who picked
pick
that?
since you're not going to be here to...
Yeah, what's your pick?
Oh. I'll send it to you, Chris.
Okay. Yeah. Caged
Who picked
Fury.
that? Oh, Sammy Cato. Cato?
Sammy Cato, thank you for being a patron. That's what we're watching next week.
Cool.
This feels like hopefully Spiv's on.
I love it.
He's one of
Oh,
the most
this will be
perverted of
right
us
up
all.
his alley.
This will be right up
What
his
was
alley.
that one we watched before where they had the shower scenes and stuff and he's like, elevate!
Oh,
Elevate!
yeah, what was that?
What was
I
that
don't-
movie?
What was that?
Took place in a women's prison.
Yeah, I don't remember, but that was. It was like the guy had like a big drill or something on the cover.
Yeah.
Destroyer? Was it Destroyer?
Was it Destroyer? No, or was that the...
I don't know. I think
Something
it was
like
Destroyer.
that. I
think
don't
it was
know.
Destroyer. Animate, Aaron. Animate.
Oh, animate, not elevate.
Yeah. So that's what we're watching next week. Caged Fury. Hopefully, there's more to talk about. I feel like we didn't have too much to talk about with tonight's movie.
It was too good. Too good.
It was a great
Makes
movie.
it hard.
Too
Too
good.
good a shape.
And like next week's movie, hopefully, actually, I hope it's not too good. And having watched that trailer, I don't think
it'll be
be.
good fodder to talk about for sure.
So, Aaron, I hope you have fun on your vacation.
I'll try.
And we will see you when we get back. And in
Did we say where is this available?
Oh, we did.
Oh, yeah.
Good call. Good call, Rebecca. It is available on Pornhub.com. It's on Tubi, it says.
Okay.
Tubi?
Yeah, it is on Tubi. So that's what we're watching. It does not star Linda Blair.
No. What was that movie we were thinking of, though? It was something similar.
Yeah,
she's done a couple of them prison movies.
She's done some prison movies, yeah.
There's a lot of them.
It was called Camp Fart.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this week's episode. We will catch you here next week. Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to the Bad Movie Night Podcast.
Bad Movie Night.